Most people assume that if you want to do any serious grinding or polishing, you need a massive, heavy-duty machine that takes up half the garage. But then you come across something like this little belt sander, and it honestly makes you rethink that whole idea. It is surprisingly compact. We're talking about something that fits in the palm of your hand, yet it manages to pack a punch that feels way bigger than its footprint suggests. The first thing you notice is the build quality. It is all stainless steel, which gives it a nice, solid weight. It doesn't feel like a cheap plastic toy that's going to rattle off the table the moment you turn it on. It feels like a proper tool. Now, what really makes this thing interesting is the speed control. You have 7 different settings to play with, and the ability to flip the belt direction with a simple switch is a huge win for anyone doing detailed work like jewelry or knife sharpening. You can go from a gentle polish to a more aggressive grind without having to swap out machines. The motor is an all-copper setup, and it runs surprisingly quiet for how much torque it actually puts out. You can push it up to 9,000 RPM, and it stays pretty steady. That vertical boat design for the belt is a smart touch, too. It gives you a bit more surface area to work with, which is great for getting those smooth, consistent finishes on wood or glass. Of course, it is not perfect. Because it is so small, you are obviously limited by the size of the belts, and if you are trying to tackle a massive piece of furniture, you are going to be there for a while. It is definitely built for the hobbyist, the crafter, or the person who needs to touch up a blade, not for someone running a full-scale woodworking shop. Also, the power adapter is a bit of a standard brick, which can be a little clunky compared to the sleekness of the sander itself. But look, for the price and the sheer convenience of being able to tuck this away in a drawer when you are done, it is hard to complain. It is one of those tools that you don't realize you need until you have it sitting on your desk. And suddenly, all those little finishing tasks that used to be a chore become a lot more satisfying. If you are into DIY crafts, or just need a reliable way to polish small parts without setting up a whole station, this little guy is a solid, no-nonsense addition to the kit. It does exactly what it says on the box, and it does it with a level of build quality that is genuinely refreshing to see these days.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.